Okay, guys, I'm loading a video for y'all to watch right now, or it's not a video, it's a slideshow. But it is called Editing Invitation, and we're going to be focusing on complete simple sentences. All right, let's notice what we can notice about this sentence. The limousine is waiting. My dad is our chauffeur. My mom twirls in front of the mirror. If you'll notice, the limousine, that's who or what this sentence is about, and is waiting is what's happening with that sentence. On the next one, my dad is our chauffeur. The following one, my mom, is the who or what the sentence is about, twirls in front of the mirror, that's what she is doing. All right, so if we have complete simple sentences, we have a naming part and we have a telling part. The naming part names who or what the sentence is about, is usually a noun. And the telling part is the verb, is the action. What is being said about I love being fancy. We could also say it's the predicate. My dad, that's the noun, is our chauffeur. That's the telling part. So my dad, the predicate is the subject, and is our chauffeur is the telling part, is the predicate. All right, imitate a complete simple sentence. My mom is the naming part. Twirls in front of the mirror is the telling part. I want you to pause this and get out your grammar notebook and go to just a clean page in your grammar notebook and write a sentence down that is my mom twirls in front of the mirror, that is like that. It could be Mrs. Wandling teaches fourth grade. Let's take a minute and write at least one sentence down like that in your notebook. Okay, now write a complete simple sentence. Got the naming part, the telling part. Write another one. The naming part, and I'm not going to give you an example on this one. I want you to just write the naming part and then the telling part. If you're at home doing this, just get a piece of notebook paper out. Maybe you're at spring break looking through these, get a piece of notebook paper out, something to write some examples on. And then double check it. Make sure it's a naming part and a telling part. Also, why don't you put a box around the naming part and a separate box around the telling part? You could highlight them two different colors, somehow mark them to where you can see the naming part, the telling part. All right, now if we were together, we'd celebrate some and share some. So if on this in this Google, if you want to celebrate by adding in the comments section, add a sentence that you wrote. Just one sentence. Don't do a bunch, but just one. Okay, now let's compare these. How are these sentences different from the original? My mom twirls in front of the mirror. Okay, twirls in front of the mirror. Think about what's different, what's wrong about that. It is missing my mom. It is missing the who or the what the sentence is about. It's missing the naming part. My mom, period, twirls in front, period, of the mirror, period. Oh, too many periods. We don't have a complete sentence at all. We have 3 incomplete sentences, just fragments all throughout. And then this, my mom twirls. That's a complete sentence, but in front of the mirror is not a complete sentence. So it is dependent on this. Okay, take a minute. This one is soon there's a knock on the door. My family saw the ad. Want to get started right away. What revision, if any, should be made in sentence 3? So sentence 3, want to get started right away. That is an incomplete sentence. It doesn't have a naming part, right? So is it A, she wanted to get started right away, or B, they want to get started right away? I want to get started right away, make no change. This should have a C in front of it. I want to get started right away, or D, make no change. All right, soon there's a knock on the door. My family saw the ad. Want to get started right away. Is it she want to get started right away, or they want to get started right away, or it want to get started right away. I said I a minute ago, I think, but it's it. Or make no change. We know it has to be changed, so the correct answer is they. And the reason I know this is the correct one right now is because it's my family. That's a they. My family wanted to get started right away, but they want to get started right away. Okay, we're through with that one. Hope you have a great day.